had to get through the first like level of Yomi and ridiculousness that Saiyne has been pulling off all tournament long. And if he's able to do that, then Saiyne might take this to the next level.
Yeah, definitely could be a possibility, but we have seen Saiyne just being absolutely on fire with his Ivy tonight.
Is this the first time Saiyne has entered one of these?
I
don't remember seeing him before.
Remember off the top of my head.
I believe he entered a few of the early ones, I think.
Wow, and both players just trading AGIs, like just Saiyne blocking it out, knowing he didn't really anything that was fast to be afraid of for like a low.
I do appreciate how Rich is playing this right now. Saiyne is making it a little obvious that what he's going for is that. Oh.
Hey, Jay, what was that point you were about to make before?
I was gonna say that he was playing very well, trying to deal with that wall. First ring out. I didn't say anything about Saiyne randomly going towards the forward ring out.
All right. Well, thank you.
Soul Calibur 6 is a multifaceted game. You can be good at some things and
just be good at everything, Jay. It's easy.
No, it's not.
Wow. You know, speaking of great, Saiyne with a great whiff punish.
I don't think we were talking great.
Hey, you said be great at everything.
He got stabbed in every extremity.
Unfortunate. I heard that's incredibly painful.
For some.
Wow,
fantastic punish. Yeah. We're taking this back to 2018, Maxi, where this is the only reason why you use meter.
Yes.
Shades of Siegfried.
Pretty much. Well, both these characters, you know, their soul charges are like Siegfried and Maxi. Both soul charges are okay, but they definitely get a lot of mileage out of those incredibly long-range critical edges.
Right.
And Saiyne kind of just poking at them, throwing out Christmas trees, throwing out these 6/6As, trying to space them out, making it hard for RichSticks to kind of come in.
Man, I gotta say, I think this is the most straight-laced that we've seen Saiyne play so far this tournament.
Yeah, but you know, coming in with the jump Ks.
Well, I mean, Ivy jump kick is a reasonable idea. He's definitely just trying to make... It's a very traditional way of playing Ivy to try and make the Maxi player whiff significantly more often. Now, this is a relatively smaller stage, so maybe he doesn't feel like he has the necessary distance to try and, like, do some of the stuff that we were seeing before. Ends up GIing after the RI, doesn't have the meter to finish it, but he finishes it with the mid instead.
Yeah, it goes with the Howling Spirits. He delayed it just slightly, so RichSticks Twitch ducked, I think, or maybe tried to sidestep. One of the two. Oh, great tech on the CS. Let's see if he starts going.
So that's like the first time. I think that's the first time that we've seen Rich have the ability to break these grabs. They were really terrorizing him in the first set that these guys had. So hopefully that's going to be a good sign that Rich is going to be able to keep up with that kind of pressure without just handing them the win.
Yeah, hopefully. And now he's putting so much pressure on Saiyne's guard near the wall. A little late on the whiff punish. It's okay. He's not going to be getting punished himself. But now we have RichSticks going in hard. Got the back turn B+K. And he's trying to secure this round here for the mix-up. But
see, once again, this is very akin to how Saiyne was playing against Icy Chains, where it seems like, again, he wants to try and make a point to say that he can out-defend any kind of aggressive pressure that these characters can muster, but I feel like it always kind of gets him into trouble like this, where he ends up eating a guard break pretty early on. He doesn't necessarily use his meter as quickly as maybe he should, but maybe that's just my opinion, and Saiyne has always been a difficult person for me to fully understand. He is actually getting, Rich is getting those punishes off of the block 2-2As this time, which wasn't, his CE gets stuffed. That's a pretty big deal. Now he's got no meter. Kick, low grab.
Yeah, not quite enough to kill, but full screen.
I don't know how he's going to be able to do this, though. This is so much. Yeah, I mean, like, he would have had to have blocked, like, 85 Christmas trees. And that's not even an exaggerated number, in all honesty. Like, Saiyne was, I mean, like, what? No meter. Christmas tree. Like, he was going to have to block Christmas tree, like, over and over and over and over.
Yeah, and the thing with the Christmas tree as well is you can kind of choose how much range it has. And in that situation, it looked like Saiyne actually held towards RichSticks there.
Yeah.
And the CE kind of extended his hitbox a little bit. So hitting him out of the CE, and that could have been a game-changing critical edge punish.
Yeah, Ivy's Christmas tree, very similar to regular Christmas trees. You can decide how big it's going to be.
That's true. You can decide that by holding either 4 or 6 on the control stick. You can choose the size of your Christmas tree.
Or planting a seed and then just not cutting it down.
Or you could just hold 4 or 6 on the in real life Christmas tree, and I think the same property applies. See?
I'm not entirely convinced of that though. That might be a Canadian thing.
I don't know. Have you ever tried it?
You mean to say that if I take like a balloon with the number 4 on it and I just jam it into a Christmas tree, it'll work?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. Try it out.
Will it work on fake Christmas trees?
No, that have to be real.
Okay.
You know what else is
What's that? What's that?
I don't know how to transition here.
What are you
gonna say? That was sick. That lead was sick. Like caught him trying to press and disrespect that that loop and hits him with the lethal hit there. I didn't have a good transition. You know what? I'm sorry. That's on me.
Boy, that's certainly the case. Well, hey, I can't really say anything about bad stance transitions. Well, I can't say anything about bad stance transitions either, but I can't talk about transitions overall. In fact, I can't really talk about all that much because Rich isn't really giving me the opportunity to, as long as he doesn't get rung out. And it looks like he's terrified of that happening, so he's going to back up to the others. Okay, and he's going to get the CE whip punish. So this is something that we definitely were missing in the last time that we saw these guys play. And so I appreciate the fact that we're getting back to Rich being able to use the meter as efficiently as possible with Maxi and getting and finally punishing Saiyne for doing some of the wacky kind and whiff punishes that we've been seeing so far this tournament.
Yes, and that's one thing that Maxi's Critical Edge is super good at, but now he has to try and just get in on Saiyne, who he just did the single 6B there and didn't do like the tearaway just to kind of mix up the situation. That was a great little mind game from Saiyne, but now RichSticks looking to get this round. Yeah, that's it.
So that's a very quick 2-0, kind of like what I was talking about. Difficult for Saiyne to truly take this seriously until it's reset. So we might have a very, very quick reset, and then the real grand finals is going to start coming. And one thing that I wanted to talk about that Rich is doing that I thought was really cool that he wasn't doing last time is that mixed within his pressure and his ability to try and get in is that when he's at a slight frame advantage or disadvantage, he's changing his pressure from what it normally is into a tech crouch to kind of get away from these grabs that were hurting him so badly for trying to dash in before.
Yes. Now, going with was this random or did they select this stage?
I feel like, well, I have no idea, but I would assume that he kept the stage, but I'm actually surprised by it.
Yeah, same.
I don't know why Saiyne would want this 3 times.
Maybe he likes the ring out, and it's not the smallest stage in the game, I guess, but...
It is pretty neutral, but I don't know. I feel like you can get better stuff. You might as well try it. I don't know.
Yeah, the angle not going to give RichSticks the ring out in that situation, but has a big, massive life lead.
I definitely like the fact that Rich tried to get out of dodge. And now he's allowed to like create this kind of pressure here where the ring out isn't necessarily as prevalent.
Yeah, he's going to have the space to kind of whiff punish it, and now with the meteor almost having a full bar, this could play a big factor coming up in this next round or two, or even the round afterwards, because that Christmas tree is going to be a prime candidate for a CE whiff punish.
You see the guard gauge already blinking yellow for Ivy. That's what happens when you block 4 break attacks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to have to deal with this wall pressure and another break attack at that. Ooh, is that the round? He did angle himself so that he would get like the max wall count. Now it doesn't look like it's going to end the round entirely, but again, Ivy always getting really good Oki on all kind of stuff. Yeah, and the Christmas tree's really good. I don't really know how Maxi's supposed to deal with it.
Really, all he can do is kind of just bait it out and then try and whiff punish with the CE, which we've seen, but we've also seen him attempt it and get counter hit out of it.
Yeah, pretty impossible to do that kind of a whiff in that specific stage position. Oh, yeah?
Did you get it? Yeah, he got it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
you can actually block punish with it, huh?
You can, assuming she doesn't get the Phantom hitbox.
Right. Okay.
Which, if she gets the Phantom with hitbox, you get...
You're going to get interrupted.
Yeah, you just get she can block it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, nice GI.
You got a lot of work to do, and it looks like you're not going to do it.
Yeah, didn't get the just frame on the grab, so didn't have quite enough range.
All right, so this first grand final set is going blisteringly fast. Mm-hmm. We'll see if Rich can end it out in similar fashion. He's got to have to deal with 2 bars, but Rich does have the guard break at his disposal.
Yes, he does. And whiffing, that would have been a great situation for the critical edge from RichSticks, but maybe didn't feel confident in the spacing.
Again, he's doing so much better at 1, tech crouching these grabs, and 2, block punishing these 2-2As.
Yeah, that was a great 2-2A of his own.
Yeah, Maxi's 2-2A, probably, well, not in damage, but certainly much better than Ivy's in terms of hitbox. And we have a bracket reset.
No.
No?
That's 2-1.
Yeah,
Jeez, Jay, you're so you had to count red roses for like almost an entire year.
That was counting. That was counting to 4. This was counting to 3.
Yeah, that's just 1 less than 4.
I mean, 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
But what about 3? What
2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number after number 1.
Okay, but what about 3?
I don't think they cover that.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, they're going to have to, because if RichSticks gets this game 3, he's going to reset this grand finals.
He won't be alone, though, because Saiyne won a game.
That's true, so he won't be the loneliest.
No.
Number. All right, anyway. Great tech crouch again from RichSticks, as you said
you'll
before.
ever do.
Yeah. Tech crouching with his 6A+B under the grabs.
That was one. Slowness.
All right.
1 is the low.
God damn it. God damn it, Jay. God damn it. I just want to yell about the Caliber video game.
Yeah. Whoa. You want to yell about that shoulder hitbox? That I'm not surprised by at all.
That just made me totally shut up. You can keep going. Or don't.
No.
Oh man, a great evasive tool from Saiyne.
Whoa!
Didn't quite get the second hit there. Yeah, that was really weird. Maybe the side turn hitbox messed that up.
Side turn hitbox coupled with the wall potentially jutting Maxi forward as opposed to oh hey, we're seeing that new Ivy move that is also. See.
Yeah, you don't see that move too much because it's actually a high, which is weird.
It's a high, and she has to do it from crouch, right?
Yeah.
It's like this weird input.
Yeah, full crouch 3A+B, I think?
Something like
or
that.
While rising A+B or something like that.
What? Okay, Saiyne.
Oh, did he? He blocked that. That's that situation.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. So that like last kind of like
right
me hit, because like it has 3 hitboxes, but like if 2 of them hit, it doesn't do the 3rd hitbox.
I'm just irritated that Saiyne is being a jerk.
Yep, and he knew it.
Oh yeah, he knows.
He's like, aha, got him. Like,
he's fully aware of what he's doing. This is going to potentially even it up 2-2, but I mean, Rich isn't fully out of it yet.
No,
but yeah, curious to note that I think he did definitely get the exact kind of stage that he would have wanted. Nice blocks. See, again, Saiyne trying to do this thing where he just blocks everything that his opponent does. And he has been pretty successful with it, but again, I do feel like it gets him into trouble.
Ooh, that was a great duck into 6A+B punish on the Calamity Symphony.
Yeah, Rich hasn't been getting hit by these grabs, like, virtually at all. At first, he was blocking all of them in this set, and then he started tech crouching them all, and yeah, he's been really good at snipping that kind of stuff out.
Great GI from Saiyne, and yeah, you can't tech that one. That one you kind of just have to eat, unfortunately.
You can RI it, right?
You could.
Yeah. Maybe not worth the meter.
Possibly not, and going in with the Christmas tree again. Now, RichSticks does have the bar, so if he doesn't get the incorrect spacing, he can get block punishes. We did see before with the critical edge, but yeah, I like just blocking it out there. Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
Christmas
do you ever just like
yeah,
do a Ric Flair impression while also celebrating Christmas? You ever just done
that? I can't make my voice go that high.
Have you ever tried?
Yeah.
Can you do it now?
Yeah, so you want me to go as high as Ric Flair?
Like as high, yeah.
Okay. Will you do it after me?
100%, Jay.
Okay. All right. So this is JJ's impression of Ric Flair doing, I believe it's called Woo.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Oh.
That was terrible. Oh.
Did I do it?
No, you didn't even make a W sound.
Oh, that's my bad. Look, guys, come on. I mean, certain people can do certain things, okay? Some people are great at pottery. Some people don't know when the dinosaurs lived. Some people can't make W's. So there's no point. Like, this happened years ago. Why do we have to bring this up anymore, okay? I made a mistake.
Do you think it's weird that the word, like, W doesn't have a W in it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Also, W isn't a word.
It's a letter, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, if you were to spell it out, it wouldn't have it in it.
Yeah, what?
Would it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean,
Well,
to each their own.
that's fair. Well, we got
Yeah?
Saiyne going in hard with the crystal.
Okay.
I don't really know where we were going on that topic. That was just...
Wait, why did Rich choose the stage again? I don't understand these stage choices.
Maybe it was random and we just got Soul Calibur 6.
Oh, maybe.
That's true.
Alright, yeah, that unblockable is 50 tech trap, but it is one that is arguably reactable. In fact, it's not even arguable. Rich able to effectively tech away from the other unblockable in that situation, and then the second that you see the unblockable that beats tech, that's when you stop pressing buttons, and then you just stay on the ground. Nice break.
Get great stuff. Great 8-8 from RichSticks getting the block punish and stance pressure, but Christmas Tree coming out of it and now just poking back at each other. Tech crouch coming in from RichSticks.
Rich in yellow, but already with 2 bars to get, able to get Saiyne to spend some meter. Actually, unfortunately, pretty efficiently at this point.
There's the Christmas Tree again. Saiyne getting so much work out of it in this set, and it's really
what? Slight sidestep into jump K. I feel like what he wanted was 2-2K, or in that situation 8-8K. But so yeah, that was weird.
I mean, who knows? That was weird. Like a hit behind, even like just a
Yeah.
hitbox on it. Crazy.
Wow, challenging with the feet.
Yeah, those high heels having a lot of range on it and just backing up.
Ivy having 5 stars on Wiki Feet right now.
That's true.
You want to talk about hitbox? I'm actually not surprised by that at all. That tends to happen all the time with that Maxi jump B move.
But Saiyne just batting RichSticks away, not letting him get anywhere near him at the moment.
Wow, didn't even have to deal with the Soul Charge activation burst, but he does have to unfortunately spend bar here to try and keep it away. Yeah, Christmas Tree not going to work on that break attack. Ooh, okay. And that's going to be the round.
That is the second time we've seen that happen where he
Yeah.
twitch ducked into the Howling Spirits just frames. And
That is true. Good eye. So yeah,
Nice
we're
retake.
potentially going to have a 2 bars to 1 kind of thing. Man, Saiyne has been continuing to try to go with these grabs, and it has not worked out. The only time where he's gotten a grab is when RichSticks was forced to try and take that mix off of like a post-GI kind of situation. Now he's at a massive disparity. He's got to deal with 2 bars. He had to spend his own bar just to keep in the game.
Yeah, and RichSticks just backing up, has a huge life lead. He doesn't really have
very
to
smart.
engage this at all. Oh wow, that's huge.
I mean, he took 1 combo and the entire Soul Charge is gone. And he's 1 grab away, essentially, from winning. Not to mention,
Not that grab, not that grab.
Oh,
Oh, and
wow.
there's the mid.